Rejection is not the end of your road. It is a redirection. It is life moving you away from what was never meant for you and pushing you towards something greater. When someone shuts a door in your face, it is not proof that you are unworthy. It is not the universe telling you that you are not enough. It is simply a signal, a message, a turning point that says, there is something better waiting ahead. Rejection is something all of us fear. It stings. It feels personal. It feels like a setback. We dread hearing no. We dread being ignored, dismissed, turned down. We tell ourselves stories that rejection means failure, that it means we are not capable, not talented, not chosen. But what if the truth is completely different? What if rejection is not an obstacle at all? What if rejection is one of the greatest stepping stones you will ever experience? Because rejection is not life asking you to quit. Rejection is life asking you to rise. Let them reject you. Let them turn away. Let them underestimate you. Because every single no you face is not a dead end, it is a seed. And that seed, if you water it with perseverance, becomes greatness. Here is the truth. Rejection is not personal. It is a process. It is part of the journey. And the moment you understand that, rejection stops feeling like a defeat and starts becoming your advantage. We have been conditioned to believe rejection equals failure. We've been taught that being rejected means something is wrong with us. But that could not be further from reality. Think about it. If everything came easy, if every opportunity opened perfectly, if everyone accepted you without resistance, you would never grow. You would never develop strength. You would never sharpen your character. Comfort creates stagnation. Resistance creates evolution. Rejection is not your enemy. It is the test. It is the fire that forges you into something stronger, sharper, and unstoppable if you allow it. Imagine yourself in a gym. Every time you lift weight, you are breaking down muscle fibers. It hurts. It burns. It feels like struggle. But that resistance is exactly what builds strength. Without pushing beyond what is comfortable, muscles do not grow. Without challenge, there is no progress. Rejection works the same way in life. It is the weight you lift. It is heavy. It is painful. But it is shaping you. And this goes deeper than just rejection builds character. When rejection happens, it becomes a mirror. It shows you where you need to improve, where you need to adjust, where you need to sharpen your skills. It is feedback, brutal feedback, yes, but feedback that the easy path will never give you. Every great person, every successful story, every legend you admire has rejection written into their journey. None of them walked a path of constant acceptance. They faced closed doors. They faced criticism. They faced failure. But they did not stop. They did not allow someone else's no to define their destiny. They used it. They learned from it. They grew because of it. Every time rejection hits you, you have two choices. You can shrink back into the shadows, or you can rise with renewed purpose. Choose to rise. Because rejection is a filter. It separates those who are merely interested from those who are truly committed. When life says no, it is not ending the conversation. It is challenging you. It is asking, how badly do you want it? How deeply are you willing to fight for what you claim matters to you? Rejection does not say you are worthless. It says you need to shift your approach. It says you must evolve. It says there is a lesson here. Think about a sculptor working on a block of marble. The masterpiece is already inside, but it takes chiseling. It takes striking away what does not belong. Each blow removes the unnecessary, revealing something extraordinary underneath. Rejection is that chisel. Every no chips away at weakness. Every closed door forces you to become more refined. It is carving you into the person you are meant to become, but you must pay attention. Rejection is not simply about being turned down. It is about navigation. It is about direction. Maybe you didn't get that job because you are meant for something bigger. Maybe that opportunity slipped away because it was not aligned with your future. Maybe that relationship ended because you are evolving into someone who needs something deeper, stronger, more real. Rejection does not remove your path. It redirects it. History is filled with people who turned rejection into fuel. One of the greatest inventors faced failure again and again before creating something that changed the world. Imagine being rejected hundreds, even thousands of times, and still continuing forward. That is the difference between ordinary people and unstoppable people. The unstoppable do not interpret rejection as the end. They interpret it as information. They interpret it as progress. So when you face rejection, do not collapse into defeat. Ask yourself, what is this teaching me? What is this guiding me toward? How can I grow stronger from this moment? Because rejection sharpens vision. When doors close, it forces you to clarify what you truly want. When everything is handed to you, it is easy to drift. It is easy to become complacent. But rejection cuts through the noise. It forces focus. It demands commitment. Think about the moments you wanted something so deeply that every rejection only made you more determined. That is rejection giving you clarity. It clears distractions. It forces you to decide, does this matter enough for me to keep going? And here is something powerful. Rejection is a badge of honor. Every rejection is proof that you are in the game. You are taking risks. You are stepping outside comfort. You are aiming for something more. Most people never experience rejection because they never even try. They stay hidden. They stay safe. They stay in places that feel familiar. They do not apply for the dream job. They do not take the shot. They do not ask for the opportunity. They do not chase greatness because fear of rejection paralyzes them. But you are different. You are willing to face rejection because you understand that rejection is the price of greatness. You cannot rise without resistance. You cannot become extraordinary without challenge. When you look back at your life, you will not remember the easy moments. You will remember the moments you were tested. You will remember the doors that closed. You will remember the times you stood back up. Those are the moments that define you. Those are the moments that shape legacy. So let them reject you. Wear it like armor. Every no is moving you closer to your yes. Every closed door is pushing you toward the door that was meant for you. From this moment forward, shift how you see rejection. Do not fear it. Do not run from it. Embrace it. Because inside rejection is wisdom. Inside rejection is growth. Inside rejection is the fuel that makes you unstoppable. The next time someone says no, the next time you feel dismissed, the next time a door closes, do not break. Smile. Stand taller. Understand that rejection is not a reflection of your worth. It is a reminder of your strength. Let them doubt you. Let them walk away. Let them underestimate you. You keep going. Because your journey does not end when they reject you. In fact, that is exactly where it begins. Let them reject you. You are just getting started.